710 ESPN Seattle presents
The Calabro Show warm-up, powered by the law offices of Heidi Hunt.
Welcome, 3 o'clock. Jim and Kevin here on 710 ESPN Seattle. What's shaking today? What's going on?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No, nothing.
You asked me yesterday about that Patriot and Denver game in Denver. And this could be an interesting game. That's a 7-point.
Patriots are favored by 7, but I looked at the Sagarin ratings today while I was walking Willie. I was going through the USA Today. Sagarin only has them favored by 3.5.
That makes more
for whatever
sense.
That's worth, but
Doesn't that make more sense to you? That's a 10-win team against a real hot 8-win team, and the 8-win team's home building.
yeah, but everybody
3.5
continued.
sounds
I
better.
think the odds makers continued, like most of the country, like the John Claytons of the world, to doubt Tim Tebow.
Yeah.
And so I think that's reflected in the line a little bit. Typically, if Denver had an 8-5 team, I would think the Patriots would still be favored. But if Denver had a quarterback that was a little better, a little more prototypical, like an NFL-type quarterback, that it might only be a 4-point line or something like that.
I still think New England's defense is suspect, but I just don't see Denver scoring enough points to stay with New England. Just don't see it.
I don't either, but I heard the guys talking. I heard Clayton talking to Bob McGraw about it. And the last time Denver faced a bad defense, the Vikings, they scored, 35 points.
They've been giving up numbers.
So, so Denver proved that maybe
to
they
marginal
can score in the
quarterbacks
30s.
this year. Yeah, to marginal quarterbacks. Yeah, absolutely. If you look at their win-loss this year. All right, you got that one going on, and of course, turmoil in Chicago. We'll talk about that next. Welcome back. It turns out that Sam Hurd, who has been charged with peddling in narcotics in cocaine and marijuana in large amounts reportedly to a clientele that includes NFL players in the double digits, supposedly, was actually apprehended a couple of days before he signed the Chicago deal last summer by the Border Patrol down in Texas with $85,000 in cash and a leafy green plant in the back of his car that turned out to be a reefer plant. Yeah.
And then the Bears.
This
just came out today, and the Bears went ahead and
the Bears, I guess, went ahead and did the deal. The alarms didn't go off, which is really interesting. This is going to get thick in Chicago. I got to believe this is going to have a very adverse effect on the Chicago Bears on top of all the injuries they've had this year. And going into this game, they've lost 3 in a row against a Red Hawks team coming into Chicago. Big distractions. That's not good.
Well, yeah, and yesterday we were talking to Clayton about it. I didn't put 2 and 2 together quickly enough, but I have today. I just thought maybe it was Sam Hurd and all of his guys that he was dealing with over here. But if it involves some of his teammates, and if you're one of those teammates, you're thinking,
I'm looking on my shoulder.
You're thinking, uh-oh.
Who's going to serve me a subpoena out on the field?
Yeah, while you're trying to, play NFL football.
Yeah,
probably
the long
isn't gonna
snapper was
happen very
taken
well.
off in a plastic bracelet at halftime.
Yeah. There are a lot of guys right now.
I wonder if they'll let you take your shoulder pads off before they drag you down to the pokey. What do you think? Is the helmet optional in jail?
How do you think the show would go if we were...
I'd rather have a helmet and shoulder pads in jail, wouldn't you?
If we were customers of Sam Hurd's,
What?
how do you think the show would go today? You think we'd be a little distracted?
Be a little jittery. I just want to know, would they allow you to take your shoulder pads and helmet with you into jail? I mean, because they usually take these guys away in whatever they're wearing, right? Businessmen got their coat and tie on.
Oh, man. Yeah, being let away with...
Plumbers got their lowriders on with their crack hanging out. Yeah, it's crazy.
He can't be walking out of Soldier Field anymore, though, because they cut him. Right? They cut him today?
Yeah, but I mean, if you're on the double-digit list and they decide that they're
the other guys.
They're going to pop you.
Yeah.
That ain't good. That's good TV viewing, by the way. 10 o'clock in the morning. Be interesting. All right. Just hope none of our guys are on that list.
Well, I was thinking the same thing. What if a Seahawk is on that
Just
list?
hope none of our guys are on that list. It's a long way from Chicago.
Couldn't happen with any of the Seahawks.
Absolutely not. 3 o'clock. Hear more. Why not? Why not? Why?
That's what you're going to do.